Thank you, guys. Good afternoon and welcome back to TN News Liberia. Information reaching us that the speaker and his bloc suspected to address the media on some national concern. So we are out here waiting signal from their blogs as to what exactly the speaker is about to say to us, to say to the media. You have been following the scene at Capitol Hill here. Very dramatic one. Today we witnessed a cool entry of the majority bloc. Very cool. It wasn't in action like before, and we are seeing a notarized withdrawal of signatures from a bulk of the lawmakers who signed the resolution earlier on in May, around June, July, and they have notarized the removal from the resolution. Earlier on, we spoke to Honorable Koloba. He said more of that to come, to see lawmakers notarizing their signature in withdrawing their support from the resolution to remove the House Speaker. At this point, the 55th legislature House Speaker Honorable Councillor James Natikova is expected to address the media along with his colleagues from the Kofa bloc on issues involving issue removal and others concerned. We witnessed Bernard DJ Blue Benzing entering the John Chamber, but unfortunately we didn't see Representative Sina in Norman of Babolu County within the John Chambers. We don't know why. Probably there was some other discussion, but also there is a hint that there was a tense meeting with former President George Manuel Weah and his CDC lawmakers, instructing them to pass over to Speaker Kofa bloc. How possible would that be? We don't know. If there's a possibility, we will let you guys know as soon as possible. But we can assure you that it has happened already. CDC lawmakers are still with the majority bloc. But there were tense meetings yesterday upon the return of former President George Manuel Weah with few of the CDC lawmakers asking them and instructing them to now join Funati Kofa. So earlier on this morning, we saw this information about Presida Kopa and other lawmaker joining the majority bloc. Let's say that is a blatant lie. Martin Kian Colley posted that it is a blatant lie. Presida Kopa is still with the 490 bloc. So we are waiting on signal from the speaker media team. Do a Papi Flomo just enter, and we seen the quote-unquote suspended chair on rules and order Representative J. Marvin Cole. So there is a letter just prompted up by the House Speaker canceling the same meeting of Representative James Collier, who was appointed by the Deputy Speaker as Chair on Rules, Order and Administration. The Speaker responded to that particular letter and canceled the same meeting that James Cole scheduled. So that indicate that those appointed are not legitimate. These are illegal appointments. It doesn't take effect here at the grounds of the legislature, and those appointed remains. Those appointed by Councillor Kufa remains in their respective positions. According to their rules, you have to have 2/3 to resolve any of the chairs being appointed by Councillor J. Fonati Kufa. 2/3 mean like the same 49 have to have the majority concern in removing any of the chairs on committee, and you can't just wake up resolve their position because you want to. It is impossible. So that particular appointment that was made by the deputy speaker is said to be illegal. They are recognized by their rules. So the majority blocks are in session. They constitute quorum. They are discussing business, but according to their rules, they are illegal. Information reaches that the signatures gathered for resolution in the majority block has summed up to at least 50. But the 50 is just a signature. The living body of these signatories are not available. They are for the one in session. Now, how come they have 50 resolution signatures? Few members, Thomas Koswa, notarized his signature. He said that he is in part of the majority block. He went to the court, followed the law, and notarized his withdrawal from the resolution. But Alex Noah did the same. Bintu Masale did exactly the same. Priscilla Cooper did the same. Was also informed that Rukiatu Barry did the same. So how come the resolution reached 50? We don't know how did that happen. Their signatures reach up to 50. But if they have reached 50, why can't they enter the main chambers and give the speaker due process to have him resign? Anyway, we can speak about that. It is their rules, and they know what they are doing. So the House Speaker is expected to address the press shortly, along with his team. They will tell us the way forward, how far they gone. Are there some kind of positive news? Yes, of course, we are hearing there is a green light of a lot of those in the majority block to cross over. Yesterday, Honorable Koloba told us that there will be a strange happening here at the grounds of the Capitol building today. We don't know if it is the time for that, to see members of the majority block turning over to Speaker Kufa. We don't know. How possible would that be? Remember Briggs Mensa wasn't seen in the majority block chamber, and she is nowhere around the grounds of the Capitol building. Like she said on her live podcast yesterday, that she will not be with the majority block, neither with Speaker Kufa. She remained neutral. She's standing between. Let's take the comments to see. So let's see if we can read few of the comment section in the comment section here. We are senior comrade emeritus who get it all again. Wow. So go to the main chambers and cast your 50 votes if you are majority criminals for real. Abraham Darko Colosi, the majority block have people that can fraud people's signature. Representative Clarence is very good at that. G. Nathan Blaze say Liberia is funding a country where bad people prevail over the laws. Let's see if we can talk to few of top legislative reporters to provide us with some updates on what is their opinion in the process. Patrick Colette Seniors, I'm following from Banga. Thank you, Patrick. Emmanuel Palacio Wongpa Dion, the Zombie Legion. He is referring. So we're going to take our camera to a few of our colleagues to talk to them on Can you provide more update? Can you provide more update?
They will finish. Watch up.
So just saw Honorable Musa Hassan Bility of Nimba County entering the speaker conference room to have some strategic meeting before interfacing with the media. Yes, 6 lawmakers just notarized their removal from the resolution. 6 of them. Melvin Fambula is watching from Banga County, and Blessing Jacob is watching from GSD Rose in a Hill community. Emmanuel is Nikki Natana Taiwan is watching live from China.
Tell us now, the Deputy Speaker, who is the presiding officer, has declared the seat of the Speaker vacant. Have you ever seen such before? As you know, an experienced reporter here.
Well, I have almost been moved on speakers there. Yes, they are claiming to have the numbers. According to them, they got 50. They needed 49. Yes, the resolution, according to their own rules that we spoke about, that resolution is in the form of a complaint. And the rules are very clear. So when you have a resolution, normally just to put all of you in track of somebody most of the times when resolutions are crafted, most of the times when resolutions are crafted, you notice that it is brought to the floor of a plenary, it is voted upon, but in this case, complaints, etc., should have been given, and it's always according to the rules given to or addressed to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, at which time on the agenda. And when that is placed on the agenda, the person whose that complaint is against will have no choice but to refuse himself. You want us to take it from the top?
So, yeah.
So again, resolutions are always on the agenda of the plenary, and it is always brought in the form of a letter placed on the agenda. Because this resolution is against the Speaker of my law, that's been the argument of the minority on the block of the Speaker. Now, India is the legitimate chambers of the Honorable House of Representatives. So he has called upon it to come into this chamber and present the resolution on a complaint, at which time he will accuse himself from presiding. But that has not happened. And from what I'm gathering so far, according to them, they wrote the Speaker 3 different times. That's what they claim. And he did not show up on investigation. But the laws are very clear. The rules governing this place is very clear. When there is a complaint against any lawmaker, including the Speaker will have to recuse himself. But for this, we have not seen it happen. So that's the reason why you see the back and forth has been here with the Speaker of the Honorable House of Representatives. So they just, a few minutes ago had this press conference, or had their own session, and in their session, they have decided to make the seat vacant. Now, it can be challenged in a court of competent jurisdiction. It can be challenged, and you notice that I've just been hinted that the Speaker, along with the team, they have gone to the court and prayed the court, as there's actions taken against them. The Speaker have said if you can just come out, to have a 49, but having a 49 or 50, you got to come in here, when you call your name, you have to Togo, answer the name, vote for or vote against. So that's exactly what we have been experiencing as well, Choco. Thank you.
So you listen to Winston Bloody, though some of you were complaining about the audio, we are sorry. It had been reported that the Deputy Speaker had announced the seats of the Speaker vacant, which is, I don't know if it is lawfully or unlawfully, but we will know if it is rightfully done or not. So the number is 49. Get the 49. Come to the main chambers. Read a resolution. If the Speaker listen to a resolution, the law says he should relinquish his position or relinquish himself for 2 weeks, 2 consecutive weeks for investigation. And that investigation will be headed by the Chair on Rules, Orders and Administration. Now, the majority bloc have issues with the Chair on Rules, order and administration. Their own very rule said that the chair can also step aside and allow his co-chair to carry on the investigation. They are 7 in number on the committee of the rules, order, and administration. So if you have issue with the chair can step aside his co-chair and other deputies and members, take the investigation. If the speaker is found guilty, then he have no alternative but to resign and turn over the gavel for you guys to have election and elect whosoever you want to elect. But the majority bloc said no, the speaker have to resign by all costs. We will not give in due process. We will not sit in the main chambers. We will sit illegally. We will have session illegally. We will do the Liberian people job illegally. And we will force the speaker to resign. We won't come to the main chambers. Now, Speaker Kofa is about to set precedent. If you remain on the right trajectory of standing by the law, not to resign, under no circumstances and pressure for him to resign, he will be setting the first ever precedent in Liberia history. Snow time, Snow resign. Pressure mounted against Snow, he resign. His political career didn't die. Eddie Starr resigned. His political career didn't die. But should it be that way? No. And I said no. We should go by the law. There should be a precedent set. We should go by the law. You listen to Honorable Coloba every day. He says, if the majority bloc cannot obey the law, 2029, they won't obey the code or the law. Elections just ended. Joria could disobey the law, but he decided to respect the law and turn power over peacefully. Why can our lawmakers see this and respect the law? Get the 49, come in the main chambers, read a resolution, and allow the speaker to have due process. Are you guys afraid? The executive shouldn't get involved with this, but howbeit, we are being informed that the president is involved. Doing business with the majority bloc alone shows that the executive is fully involved. The speaker is in meeting with his colleagues. They are discussing, and they will speak to the media shortly. Why should the executive get involved? They assume that Speaker Kova resigned. Speaker Kova built a block of 30 men in the House of Representatives. Tomorrow, the president signed a bill wanting it to be passed by all costs because Kofa and his team feel disenchanted earlier. They begin to stand against the executive at all costs. There will be no business. Every day, there will be noise in the house. No way for the president to read the agenda, and the country will get stuck. Yes, gradually we are reaching to that side of the lawmakers. It will be, definitely, we will experience that. For 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months, there will be an unstable session. Yes, it will happen. Again, if Speaker Kova resigns, they should go for a speaker election. But Speaker Kova could pull up another candidate. Yes, the person might win. Again, will come to the same removal of the speaker because they won't be in the interest of others. These guys are only fighting to get on the lubricant committee to enjoy the Liberian people money. I don't know the Daniel Duke, please don't be angry, comrade. We are just giving our opinion. We are just giving our opinion on the matter, Daniel Duke. Don't be angry. Tomorrow, if the majority bloc cannot respect the law, if they have issues, they go to the court. And the person they have issue with, the person decide to ignore the law, how would you feel? Yeah, we know this is a political ground. You have to play politics. Politics have to happen. Yes, but at the point in time, respect the law. Honor the law. You are here to make the law. And again, at this point in time, many Liberians are looking up to the speaker. Some of them are asking him to resign to allow the business of the Liberian people to go on. That will be a nice decision. Yeah, that will be a nice decision for the speaker to resign. Yes, so that the Liberian people business can go on. But mind you, tomorrow, if something happen here again, the speaker and his team will not respect the law. They will say, it happened to us. It happened to us. Our time was dragged. And the law wasn't respected. Samuel focus on so malo. If I were paid by the speaker by now, I'll be appearing on radio stations and back the speaker. You don't need to tell me if I were paid by the speaker, come here. That's a mindset of many Liberians. They speak truth to power and say somebody pay you for it. How you behave like that? This thing is politics, it's political. I'm more concerned about the staffers. I think staffers should avoid this entire fight. If I'm asked to advise them, let them allow their bosses continue their political struggle. I see staffers booing our lawmakers, calling them rule. Staffers booing our lawmakers, staffers fighting one another. Let the staffers keep aside and allow your bosses to do their political doing. Tomorrow, these guys were done and won. Tomorrow, these guys will shake hands. They will be together. Tomorrow, while you are home, Quo Ante and Thomas Father will be to one of the expensive hotel, drinking one of the expensive liquor or wine, eating expensive food. If you are hurt through the process, Thomas Father, Clarence God, Speaker Kova, the next day they will sit at the rooftop of the Royal Grand Hotel, drink, laugh together, while you remain in the middle. You can't understand yourself. At this point in time, as a staffer, avoid the fight. Allow the lawmakers to do that thing. Immediately this entire fight over, you will see these guys sharing fun, hugging one another. What you witness when Bernard DJ Blue Benzine and Sinanoma entered the majority block with all of the fight. Sinanoma pulled up during the first day of this entire saga. You saw the amount of lawmakers that were hugging Sinanoma, shaking his hands, embracing him. That alone has to tell you that tomorrow after this fight, these guys were done and won. They will enjoy themselves. They will share fun. They will laugh. Remember Briggs Mensa said that she have advised the speaker to resign. And the speaker was at the verge. All our colleagues said no. I'm informed that there is a speaker election is currently ongoing in the majority block. A lot of nominations have been made. They have announced the seat of Councillor J. Quo Ante vacant. James K. Kekula, yes, of course, staffers. Staffers shouldn't be part of this entire fight. In fact, at this time, staffers should be in their office, receiving letters, preparing letters for their lawmakers. So we receive a signal that the elections are over from the majority bloc. And there is a winner. We trying to gather some information as to who win that particular election. I remember on a Thursday when Sinan Norman and Samuel Koga met in the hallway with a hint of fight between staffers. The two lawmakers shake hands and laugh while staffers are throwing blows, insulting one another. I was opportune to capture that particular video on my live broadcast. There was no violence between both of them. At that time, Sinan Norman was with Speaker Kofa. Koga and Sinan Norman passed by one another with fun. In fact, they shake hands, laugh, while staffers were fighting, insulting, throwing words at one another, creating malice between one another. Staffers are creating malice, insulting your colleagues, all because of political fight. Tomorrow this fight will be over. Tomorrow it will be over. The entire fight will be over. You will see Sinan Norman, you will see